Hey guys, this is the Prince of Macedon, and I'm doing a commentary battle on the Syrian Flats. I am the Julii Romans, wearing my awesome red, and my opponent is Achilles of the Sparta clan. This is a Rome versus Parthia battle, and Achilles is the Parthians. Let's look at my army first. I have urban cohorts, Roman archers, and Praetorian cavalry. I remember before I was telling you that I don't use the elite units of Rome, but when you fight against any Eastern faction, or against the Britons or Egypt, then you need to be using your elite troops. Because otherwise you'll get owned hardcore. Because the Eastern factions, they do have an edge over the Romans. So I think it's fair when the Romans use their urbans and Praetorians against such factions. Anyways, my opponent, he has 2 Persian cavalry squadrons right here. Then he has 6 units of slingers and 6 units of archers. That's usually against my rules here, but I did explain to him that archers were the same as slingers, so I just played the game anyways. In addition to those archer, slingers, and Persian cavalry, he also has 2 heavily upgraded cataphracts in the back. Those are really danger units here. And the other danger was dealing with all of his slingers and archers here. The good thing about urban cohorts or any kind of good Roman units is that they have pila. So if you get close enough to the other units, you can launch your pila at them. So they become kind of like peltas, kind of. So I was able to rout tons of archers and slingers with my pila alone. And the rest of my archers, they now have even odds against the rest of the archer forces of the Parthians. So his Parthians are coming around my flank here, and these are the real danger units. If I can just keep them away from my battle lines long enough for my archers to do their business, then my urbans and the archers will clean up. But I gotta keep those cataphracts away from me. So I'm striking out with my Praetorian cavalry, and I see him turning back to attack with his cataphracts. So I'm going to throw in 2 units of urban cohorts against these cataphracts here. I just want to bog these guys down. See, my urbans already, they're down to 45 men already in that one little charge. I've taken his cavalry, his cataphracts down. One is down to 47, the other's down to 46. That was decent, I guess. But now I'm trying to scare his guys away. I'm going to chase after him with my urbans on foot, and I have my Praetorians right behind. So I just want to keep these cataphracts away from the rest of my infantry. And if I can do that long enough, and grind these cataphracts down, then I can probably win the battle. So you can see all the little upgrades on these cataphracts here. The good thing about cataphracts, when you're fighting against them, is that they get tired easily. So they're already winded. Now I'm bringing in my Praetorians to smash him. You can see him, he switched to his mace attack, and that's gonna knock my armor off of my Praetorians. So my Praetorian's down to 19 already, and my other one's down to 37. Not good, but I have infantry support nearby. This is kind of like the way the Germans fought in World War II. You keep your infantry close to your tanks here, so that they can support each other. And that's exactly how you want to treat cataphracts. You want to treat cataphracts like tanks. They're mobile and they're hard-hitting. Oh, by the way, I routed one of his Persian cavalry. He was going to attack. He's going to help out his cataphracts, but I threw my urbans into the mix, and that scared off his Persian cavalry. So he's trying to cycle charge against me, but because my guys are chasing after him, he's not going to get that much of a charge bonus. There's my general right there. He's trying to attack upwards against these cataphracts. He actually took one out there. It's pretty sweet. And I knocked his general off his horse. I've lost a urban unit there, but I still have a urban cohort unit of 29 and a Praetorian unit of 4. And I routed one of his cataphracts, thankfully. So this has become the main fight right here. The rest of the battlefield, it's littered with their archers, and they're just taking shots at each other. So this is like the decisive battle right here. The problem is I lost my archers. Anyway, he's running away, so he can do a cycle charge. But because I was chasing after him already, he's not going to get that far away to get a good charge against me. And his cataphracts are already very tired, so he can't really be doing cycle charges anymore. So let's see who can outlast the other here. And it looks like my urbans have saved the day for Rome there. Those guys are routing. You can see the rest of the battlefield. I have plenty of archers, and he's got a few scattered slingers and archers here. And I've got some fresh urban cohorts. Well, now they're winded, but they're still at 76 strength here. So that's pretty fresh, if you ask me. So I'm gonna throw my peel at these slingers here who stop running. That'll take out some slingers. Nice. Okay. So I've got my archers. I'm gonna flame these cataphracts as they try to run away. I want to take out as many cataphracts as possible, just in case they might want to come back into the fight. That'll give them second thoughts about returning to fight against Rome. So yeah, fighting the Parthians in the desert with Rome is kind of like the Battle of Carrhae, somewhat. Except the Parthians in that battle had a lot more horse archers. But you can't do that in a multiplayer battle because of the rules. I mean, if you fight a no rules battle, you can do that, but this wasn't no rules. Anyways, I'm hot on the heels of these slingers here, and he has some of these slingers chasing after me, but I've got archers chasing after them. And in the far background, you can see I've chased off his slingers with urban cohorts. So my opponent's pretty much done for here. Just a matter of chasing his guys down. So it looks like his cataphracts, they're not going to rally back. They're going to keep running across the border here, where they'll be safe. So there they go. So yeah, here's his slingers. They're still chasing after my urban cohorts, who are chasing after his slingers. And I've got my archers shooting at them. So these guys are going to break like any moment now. They'll keep running and running. I think very soon I'm going to switch to my flame arrows. That'll speed up the routing process here. These guys take a little break here from running. Now they're going to take a break from running to throw some rocks at me, and now this flaming volley is going to do some good damage to them, to the morale. So my opponent made a defeat. So yeah, it was all about taking out those cataphracts and his Persian cavalry. That was an average victory. I had 995 kills with 492 men surviving, and Achilles of the Sparta clan had 496 kills with 164 men surviving. Anyways, a good game to Achilles. He was very well mannered in this game. I think I was a little grumpy. But good game to Achilles. Hope you guys enjoyed this battle on the desert.